Hey, feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money in my...
It is Thursday. I haven't really recorded much this week. I probably have barely recorded anything. I don't know if the vlog's gonna be able to be made with what I've done. It's just I've been so busy with building and actually making a very good product. Building a product takes so much time and so much effort has to be put into it because I'm trying to build one of the best things that's available on the market. I don't want anything to be subpar. Today I'm going to be doing the payment to Iman and his team. I'm going to be working directly one-on-one with him to build my info product, which is insane to think about because it's top guy in the space, Iman Ghazi. He's the guy who started it all. He's the one that got me into business, and I'm going to be working with him, his team, him and all of his boys like Tristan, Alex. I'm going to be working to build this whole info product and scaling it to where it can be. They're going to be helping me with launch and all of those things. But it was a huge purchase. Just had to do the money today. A lot of money being spent this month, but at the end of the day, you have to spend money in order to make money. And yeah, scared to do it because it's multiple 5 figures and that's just a lot of money to pay upfront. But at the end of the day, I have to let go of that fear and know that okay, if I spend this money, it'll obviously come back. And just with one successful launch, right, I know that it can help me scale in the right direction without making the same mistakes that I would make without him. I tell people all the time, you have to invest in yourself, invest in education, and this is the same deal. So I'm gonna just do the payment today, probably in like a couple of hours, get things started, and yeah, we'll get going from there. Today's goal is, we have sales calls, but they're kind of late, so I'm going to be focusing on actually recording the modules, things like that, doing some outreach for the agency, fixing up a couple of content plans that we sent to clients that weren't like super satisfied, but they were all right with them. So just gonna fix those up, make sure that the agents, clients are happy, our agency is doing well, right? Our clients are happy, we're getting a lot of revenue share from our clients. So super happy with the way that's scaling, super happy with how the education business is going now. And yeah, now it's just time to put more fuel into the fire and keep on exploding it. So let's get back to work.
It's just a lot of money. That's a lot of money to pay because this is 4K. The invoice is also for...
Alright, it is Friday today. I'm on my 3rd phone, so this is 10:27 right now. Hopping on a call. Today is a very big day. We have a meeting, very special, somebody at 5 p.m. So I hope you guys are excited for that, but we're gonna hop in this meeting, hopefully close this for the coaching program that's been doing really well, and we've been getting a ton of meetings. Kid is basically already sold. We just gotta kind of negotiate on price for why to come in, and we'll go from there. So let's hop on and close this kid. It is currently 4:30 right now. We have 30 minutes before our call with one of my mentors. Now, this is a new mentor of mine, but I've been watching his content for a long time, and a lot of you may know who he is. Now, was it a cheap investment? No, it was expensive. It was a lot of money. Basically, we invested around $18,000 into the program, which is a lot of money to say out loud, but it's $18,000, right? And I'll make a video explaining why I did that and the reasonings behind it and why I think it's like one of the best investments I could have. This one's been a pretty expensive month because we obviously, in the last vlog, we paid for the penthouse. That was let's see, so that was around $16,000 and 16,500, something like that, and then we just paid this 18 grand. So far we spent $35,000 this month on things, right, that you technically don't really make us a direct ROI. Now a lot of you might be thinking that's a ton of money, right? It is. It's over 1 crore rupees. Right, but at the end of the day, it's gonna make me get to my goal a lot faster, and in the long scheme of things, 35K is not gonna really do anything if I'm gonna put dent in my pocket, because the goals are a lot bigger. They're a lot bigger than 5 figures. They are 8, 9 figures. Like building companies that last a long time and that last without me. And this is the first step in that. These are the first steps that are needed in order to get to that goal. So we're gonna hop in this call. Alright, clothes changed. We got our pens. We're ready to take a bunch of notes, take this call, get a ton of value, and discuss business with one of the top guys in the industry and learn a lot. Learn so much, indulge in a lot of knowledge and gain a lot of insight into this whole info slash creator economy that he's a part of, that he's kind of helped pioneer. 5 minutes before the call with him, super hype. I have all the things that I want to ask him kind of noted down, but I know that it's gonna be kind of all over the place in the beginning until I kind of ease into. I'm a bit nervous at the end of the day, but that's perfectly fine. Yo, what's up, man? How are you? I'm doing good, man.
Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over.
Alright, so we're in the car right now. We're headed to go get some coffee, but I also want to just do a small talk with you guys, explain, what's happening, what the plans are, and where everything is headed. Right, because there's some major shifts going on, right, and a lot of money being spent on certain things, right, and I want to kind of explain that and kind of run through my process, right. Maybe it might help one of you guys out in making a big decision. So let's go get some coffee and then we'll go from there.
But I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love her, she a busybody, baby. If you want me,
so we just ordered a cortado. Ziki's opening his own coffee shop. If you don't know who Ziki is, you can kind of go on my Instagram and kind of see who he was. He was like my old, he worked with me in the business, right? And now he's doing his own thing, so I'm very proud of him. So if you're watching Ziki, props off to you about that. But yeah, it's been a expensive last 2 weeks. First we got the penthouse. That put me 16 grand in the hole, and then we just bought this Iman thing. It was around $18,000 for that. So that's $35,000 that we spent so far this month. We made a lot more than that, and we will make a lot more on the 20th when we launch the actual program. Right. So if you're watching this, the program's out. Go check it out. It's gonna benefit you guys a lot. It's very cheap. It's not even that expensive, but it's gonna help a lot of you guys out. It's gonna help people go from their initial $0 to $10,000 and make their first $10,000 online by selling a service. Right, and I had this chat with Iman yesterday about where I should actually market the product. Like, should I only hit the Pakistan market? Should I go international? Should I do a mix? And his advice was start in Pakistan. So what he was saying was the impact I could have here is going to be a lot bigger than I would have over there, because $3,000 over there won't really go a long way for somebody, but $3,000 here is around 10 lakh or around 1.2 million rupees a month, which is life-changing for most people, right? And if I can do that and I can help a couple of people even do that, right, it will change their whole life and the whole perspective about this whole online game. And that's the goal. The goal with the whole education company is to impact as many lives as possible. My vision with it is to basically impact at least 100 people, inshallah, by the end of this year, and change 100 lives, help 100 people make their first $10,000 online. Now, it's a very big goal and a very large vision, but that your vision has to be so large that it scares you, because if it doesn't, that means it just isn't large enough, and therefore you need a bigger vision. And then we talked about team. We talked about a bunch of things about how to build an A-star team, how to build great company culture, how to actually build a product that leaves a lot of impact and helps build a legacy for you. Coffee's here, so I'm here for that. Corey, thank you so much. Have a great day. Office. Alright, that was funny. It took me 5 rupees. I could have gotten away with it, but at the end of the day, I'm a good person, so alright, let's get on the road. Let's have a bit of coffee. I've heard that coffee is good from Ali's, my man. Oh yeah, that's strong. Right, so as I was saying, right, the goal is to impact 100 lives. Your vision has to be so large, blah 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 blah. I think I already said all that and I kind of explained it. But the whole thing with the education thing, and a lot of people watching this are going, oh, he's getting into info because he wants to make money. Yeah, of course I want to make money. Who doesn't want to make a lot of money, right? But you gotta understand the vision is a lot larger than money. The more impact you leave in the world, the more money you're gonna make. And the thing is, people reach out to me every single day asking me for information. So why not create something which can help you guys, right? Help you guys get to this level where I'm at. Like, you can spend 35K in the month and not really stress about it at all. Like, you don't really see any tension or any stress on my face, because I know right? With one successful launch, right, we make everything back, right? Double, triple the amount if we do it correctly. That's the plan, right? And that's why I have the right people in my corner and on my team now that are gonna make sure that, you know, the chance of failure is as low as it can be. You know, it's almost dangerous. No one's died there. But right, you have to mitigate your chances of failure by investing in yourself. Because the goal is so much larger than making, you know, $1 million or $2 million. It's so much larger, right? That even if I explain it right now, most of you guys will not be able to grasp the amount of, you know, the height of it. But you guys won't be able to grasp like, okay, how large that is and how big of a goal it is. And therefore, I'll share when time comes. But you also, we talked about content as in like, what route should I go on? Should I continue with these vlogs, or should I go into, you know, the average sit down sort of, you know, vlog type of content that he does? And he's like, oh, try both, right? Go with both types of content. See which one your audience likes the best, right? I love making these vlogs, so I'm obviously gonna keep continuing them, and you guys seem to, you know, like them as well. So why don't you let me know in the comments, right, what type of content you want to see? Do you want me to make that sit down content very value based, like, okay, this is how I got my first client from my agency, this is DM script I use, like things like that are gonna give you like practical steps? Or do you want me to kind of go with these vlogs, or do you want to mix of both, right? So let me know. I'm gonna be listening to what you guys say. I'm gonna listen to what you guys have in your mind and what you guys want me to do. Right now, I'm actually headed to basically where my penthouse is, just so I can kind of envision it. Right, because we're moving in October. I'm not moving in right now because it has to be renovated a little bit. Right, so therefore we're gonna be moving in, you know, in October. Inshallah, everything just goes, you know, the way I want this month, and we don't really have any hiccups. But it's a very scary move for me. I've never lived alone, never spent this much money. My expenses are gonna be off the chain every single month. But at the end of the day, that is gonna make me want to push myself even harder, just because I'll have my back against the wall. Get the out of the road, bitch. Alright, yeah, like, it's just gonna basically push me to want to work even harder. Right? It's gonna make me see that, okay, I gotta work. If I don't, I'm gonna be on the streets. That was a bad turn. But as I was saying before that guy interrupted me, was that I just don't see why people hesitate to either invest in themselves. Like, even when you're buying a place, that's basically investing in yourself, because the network you can get from that place, the people you're gonna meet, you know, the experiences you're gonna have, you know, just all around, right? You're gonna get more than your money is worth. But you also have to learn to utilize things in the correct way. If you don't do that, right, obviously you're not gonna, you know, benefit from it. So, alright, let's park somewhere here. Alright, we're at the penthouse. It's right there. The building actually is right there. So I'm gonna drink my coffee, look at that place, listen to some music, get in the right mood, you know, excel myself. I have a couple calls today. Want to close each and every one of them. I have a sales call for the agency today. That client's already basically closed. He's very high level, and I know we can get him such good results. Create a couple content plans, record the videos for the modules, all of those things, come up with a marketing plan based on the advice Iman gave me yesterday, and we're gonna just see from there. But I'm super hyped about what's to come. I hope you guys are as well. Right, if you're not already following me on my Instagram and stuff, normally I don't shout things out, right? But the only reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to be giving up so much value away on my Instagram and on my Twitter, that like I don't want you guys to miss out on that. So like, I'll either pop my socials up here, or you can find them in the description, whichever one, you know, the editor chooses to do, right? And yeah, we'll see from there. But super excited, super nervous as well. But at the end of the day, those nerves are gonna help me get to where I want to be. If you're not nervous and you're not anxious about the position you are in, you're just not doing enough. That's like, you're just not doing enough if you're not nervous. If you're not anxious, you don't feel any stress, you are not doing enough. You can do so much more, because you have to feel uncomfortable in order to win. And if you don't, right, you just don't not win. And that's, you know, the best piece of advice I could end this small rant on. I'm gonna drink my coffee, listen to music as I said, and we'll go from there.
All I know, if I die, I'm a motherfucking legend. It's too late.